Mr. Mukesh Ambani, a renowned Indian industrialist who is said to be the richest person in India and one of the richest persons in the world, has just now conducted the wedding celebration of his son in Mumbai with unheard level of in India. It appears that a few $1 million of money must have been spent by Mr. Mukesh Ambani in conducting this wedding, which was attended by past prime ministers and presidents from different countries, CEOs of several multinational organizations, popular film stars and sports persons, and of course, lawyers, politicians, and journalists. It is further said that Mr. Mukesh Ambani sent separate aircrafts to different destinations to bring those so-called VIPs and lodged them in leading hotels in lavish style. The event was widely publicized in print and visual media in India and a few other countries. Several media called the wedding as the wedding of the century, whatever it may be. There is no doubt that Mr. Mukesh Ambani has earned several millions of dollars of income by hard work, sustained and intelligent investment, and promoting large-scale projects in multiple fields with dynamic management practices. All credit can be given to him for such achievements. But if they are not a sign of vulgarity and exhibition of enormous ego and greed in conducting such lavish wedding celebrations, what Mr. Mukesh Ambani wants to prove by such extravaganza? In throwing away money by conducting such luxurious wedding celebrations, is not Mr. Mukesh Ambani aware that many people may suspect his mental thought process, which does not certainly reflect any level of thinking at higher level and higher standards? India is a country with 1,400 million people, of which 15% of the population still live below poverty line. And around 40% of the population are just above the borderline of poverty level. Has Mr. Mukesh Ambani thought about these people in his so-called hour of glory at the moment? By wasting his wealth in such luxurious wedding function, he has lost the opportunity to use his money for helping the cause of the poor and downtrodden people who constitute lakhs of people in India today. By spending for the benefit of the poor people while celebrating the marriage of his son in a simple way, instead of throwing money, peaceful wedding exercise, Mr. Mukesh Ambani and the young people would have received the blessings of millions of poor people in India, which will stand him and his family in good stead in future. Such blessings are far more significant and important than the praise and admiration that Mr. Mukesh Ambani received from his rich guests and affluent people. Just like days follow night, the wedding celebration of 3 days would also go away, leaving only bitter thoughts and memories and frustration in the mind of the poor people in India, who would even inevitably ponder about the state of their own life with the lifestyle of rich people and affluent people like Mr. Mukesh Ambani and so many others. Such unacceptable exhibition of wealth would only create a sense of anger towards rich people, those who have to fight for square meal a day. It is inevitable that in the mind of the deprived people and discerning observers and thinking citizens of India, there will be development of feelings of contempt for Mr. Mukesh Ambani's style and for the similar style of other rich people in India. Human life is essentially a time-passing exercise, and people with noble thoughts would not believe in such egocentric actions and extravaganza and throwing away the money for vanity purposes. Money is noble when spent for good cause. Money becomes evil and even vulgar when thrown away for egocentric activities, just like what Mr. Mukesh Ambani has done just now. This above conclusion is not only applicable to Mr. Mukesh Ambani, but it is applicable to several other egocentric, wealthy persons, families, and politicians who could be gathering curses rather than blessings by celebrating lavish marriages, which become an eyesore for the discerning people and those facing poverty conditions in India today. Please support this cause and spread this message by forwarding it to your friends and associates. Thank you very much.